Hey guys, let's talk about one of our favorite hotels, the 1886 Crescent Hotel, located in beautiful Eureka Springs, Arkansas. If you have never been to Eureka Springs or ever stayed at the Crescent, I highly recommend it. I really encourage you to go check this town out. You're not going to see another place like it. Up on top of a hill overlooking the city sits the 1886 Crescent Hotel that is jam-packed full of some amazing history. So in 1884, the Eureka Springs Railroad commissioned a gentleman by the name of Isaac L. Taylor to build the Crescent. So they built the majority of this hotel out of limestone, and they brought this limestone out of the White River, which is 10 miles away. And I can imagine that was quite the endeavor. The hotel was built on top of a mountain called Crescent Mountain, which is how it got its name. I never knew that. I thought that was really interesting. But in 1886, they completed the hotel for a total cost of $294,000. That's a lot of money, especially for back then. So May the 20th of 1886, they finally opened up the doors of the Crescent, and there was a lot of people there. Hundreds of people came and danced in the Crystal Ball dining room. Politicians were there. It was a really big deal, and it kind of established the Crescent as the place to come and be at Eureka Springs. What I didn't know is for the longest time you had to have an invitation to come stay at the Crescent. So I never knew that. Thought that was a really interesting fact. The hotel proved to be very lucrative. Business was great. People were coming from all over the U.S. to come stay there because of the natural springs in Eureka, and that's what they were known for. So another railroad company, I believe it was the Frisco Railroad Company, bought the hotel in 1905, and they ran it all the way until I believe 1908, and then they leased the building out as a boarding school, a college and boarding school for young ladies. I believe it was called the Crescent Conservative College for Young Women. Very popular school, and it was really well received, and it actually became one of the #1 boarding schools in the United States. People would come from all over the U.S. to come and board here, come to college here. It was very popular. Still today, which I thought was really cool, some of the family members of the people who went to school there will come to the Crescent, kind of the alumni, and tour the Crescent and check out where their family went to school at, which I thought was very cool. But due to the Great Depression, they closed the doors of the hotel in 1934. But in 1937, now this is where things get really interesting, a gentleman by the name of Norman Baker bought the hotel and opened up what he called Baker's Cancer Curing Hospital. What's crazy about this is Norman Baker was not a doctor. He was nothing more but just a charlatan. And what they did not know is that he had already been ran out of Iowa for doing the same thing. So what he would do is he would bring people in and tell them, I can cure your cancer without any surgery, without any chemo, without anything like that. Just natural remedies and my own elixirs, I can cure your cancer. But what he would do is he would take elixirs and he would make things with watermelon seeds and inject them into people's heads and all this stuff. There's no telling how many people that he killed while he was there pretending to be a doctor or pretending to cure these people. The crazy thing about it is he had a whole wing of the hospital where he would wheel these patients, the ones that were really bad, and block them off in there and shut the door so nobody else could hear them, because he didn't want new patients hearing these people, and these people eventually died. Who knows what all happened. He even put a morgue in the hotel so when the people passed away he could wheel them down at night and the other guests wouldn't know. Kind of crazy. Fun fact, the morgue is still there and you can visit it. So what eventually got him in trouble was not all the things he was doing pretending to be a doctor. What got him in trouble was mail fraud. What he would do when a new patient would come in, he'd have them sign this letterhead, and then he would go back and fill in the letterhead and say, hey, things are going great, could you please send more money? And he would send that to the family and they would send more money, and he would just cheat these people out of no telling how much money. And that's what they caught him with. So he went to prison for 4 years. When he got out of prison, he walked away from the Crescent with $4 million. No telling how much that is in today's money. Went to Florida, bought a yacht. Check this out though. He died of cancer. I'm sure nobody missed him. So anyways, the hotel kind of exchanged hands back and forth over the years, kind of got into some rough shape. And in 1997, the hotel was bought by a couple that came in and just did a phenomenal job of restoring the hotel to what it is today. And if you have never been to the Crescent, you have to go check this place out. It is a one-of-a-kind place. Such an amazing place to come stay. You won't forget the memories there. They've got an amazing spa, an amazing restaurant, an amazing dining room. It's just a cool place to come and spend some time with your family, and then go check out the weird, quirky city of Eureka Springs. So I just wanted to share the history of the 1886 Crescent Hotel with you. I hope you enjoyed that. If I've got something wrong or I missed something, leave in the comments section. Let us know. We want to learn as much as we can about the Crescent, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace.